going on, guys? This is weird. Another video back to back. Oh, who is this guy? But today we're talking rooftop tents, right? We'll say you got your vehicle, you got your roof rack up, and you're looking for a tent, right? But you don't want to spend all that money on a tent, right? You're like, why am I going to pay that much for something I may or may not like? So I introduce to you my rooftop tent. There. It's a Smitty built Overland XL. One of the biggest tents. I don't know if they still make or made or whatever, but I got my tent for 200 bucks. Not lying. If I could find the post, I'll like post it up like right here if I can find it. But 200 bucks. I'm like, huh, that sounds too good to be true. Well, it wasn't. It was true. I did have to drive about 2 hours to go get it one way, but it was worth it. And I get there talking to the guy, and I'm like, hey, what's the reason why you're getting rid of this thing? And he goes, well, put you guys down real quick. All right. And he goes, well, you know, I'm afraid of heights. And I'm like, you put a rooftop tent on your vehicle, but you're afraid of heights. How does that work? No clue. We talked a little bit. I was like, okay. He goes, all right, but here's the thing. So why it's so cheap? One, it needs a ladder. The ladder is a little bent. It still works fine. It's just got a little kink in it, so it doesn't fold all the way shut. I don't care about that. And two, it was missing the hardware that attaches it from the roof rack to the rooftop tent. You know, so I was like, okay, I get to thinking, you know, let's get something figured out, and I'll show you what I figured out. So not all rooftop tents are like this, but a lot of them have the aluminum track on the bottom. And this is just what I made. A piece of 1/8 inch steel. Focus on that, maybe. It's a piece of 1/8 inch steel with a bolt that I welded to it and ground down. Boom. This is the most easy and simple setup that anyone could do. Now, if you don't have a welder, it's fine. Get a bolt that does not have a shoulder on it. Get a nut, run it all the way up, and it'll lock that bolt in. This is how I had it on my trailer, and it worked just fine. The tent never moved. And then for the bottom section, same thing. Just went to the hardware store, got a piece of C-channel, and drilled some holes in it accordingly to, you know, how the rack setup was on my trailer. But boom, boom, there you go. Only problem is now on the Grand Cherokee, on my Yakima, on my Yakima roof rack, the cross rails are a lot wider. So I gotta make new versions of these, which luckily enough, I still have some of this C-channel. I don't know if it's long enough for what I have versus what I need. It might be. So that's what today's gonna be, making new thingamabobbers for my roof rack. Now technically, say if you did make something like this and you didn't have any more steel, you could just cut this area with the holes, because I mean this stuff is pretty thick. It's also 1/8 inch, which is nice. So come with me today as I make more of these. Maybe we'll do a little bit more talking about rooftop tents and mounting situations and things like that, because I got something in my eye. Because rooftop tents are awesome for most people. All right, just real quick, you know, I'm just gonna measure. I just went and measured the crossbars on the roof rack. Let's see here. So these are 4 inches. I'm just gonna cut my next piece at 4 inches. So maybe we're gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5 inches on each cut, mark my holes, and that should be where I need to be for this, for these crossbars, because I almost messed up. I made my wrong cuts, and I would have been pretty peeved about that. So yeah, gonna get the bandsaw set up. I gotta change the blade again because I destroy these things. So I'm gonna get this set up, and I'll get you going on a time lapse so you can see how it looks. Well, I hope I got some of the time-lapse action. I had to change the battery out, and I don't remember if I pushed play or not, so that's going to be an issue. But I got my 4 pieces cut. Please don't mind the mess. I'm slowly starting to clean my garage, but it's hot out here. I try to get the YouTube videos done before I do anything else, and end of the day I'm sweating like crazy, so I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I said, I got my 4 pieces cut. I got to put them up in the drill press, drill some holes, and then we're going to get around to trying to get this tent on the roof. It's heavy. I don't want to scratch my paint either, so we're going to try to figure that out also. So yeah, yeah, so let me drill these holes, and I'll do some further explaining on what I'm doing pretty much. Kind of skipped around a bit. Last thing you guys saw was me drilling the holes. Just to get my spacing right and all that. But I'm going to show you. The rooftop tent is on. It's on. It's a big girl. But I'll show you what I made when I talked about like you can make your own rooftop tent clamps or hardware mounts. This is what I mean. You can see them right there. Maybe. There you go. If I can get this camera to focus. There it goes. You can see them right there. I trust that way more than the aluminum that they send with. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why send aluminum pieces for something as heavy as this? This is 100 and I think 60 pounds for a rooftop tent. It doesn't make sense. You know, so the guy said, oh, I don't have them. And I said, nope, no worries. I mean, you guys see they're working. The rooftop tent is here. It's huge. It's massive. Yeah. Oh, okay. You can't see me now. There we go. So yeah, like I said, we DIY. We don't buy here. Just make your own. It's metal I got from Tractor Supply, which is, you know, forget what I paid for it, but it's still cheaper than the ones you can buy, and it's also aluminum. I mean, they're also aluminum, which means they're gonna bend. These aren't gonna bend. They're here, they're sturdy. Like the breeze is starting to blow right now, and like it's not going anywhere, it's not moving. So yeah, I might keep it, I might get rid of it. This was a pain in the ass trying to put it on by myself. It's really heavy. So it might be up for sale soon in Vegas. I don't have that many subscribers, so no one's gonna really fight over it, but it's here, it's for sale if you want to buy it, or if you happen to see this. So yeah, you know, try to figure out, build something on your own. Don't buy it for what. In that situation or case, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna say peace out because my battery's gonna die, and I'm hot because once again it is summertime in Vegas. It is nasty out here. So all that being said, remember, DIY, don't buy, peace out, and go on an adventure. All right, guys, so I'm over here at my buddy Brandon's house, trying to put a bumper on an XJ. This doesn't make any sense. I thought XJs were cool and all, you could do all this cool stuff to them. We're trying to put a bumper on for him. And we thought, oh, just take a few bolts off, you know, you'll be good. No, we're realizing take the bumper bolts off, you gotta take shit off the core support. And it's hot, and I'm sweating.
I'm sweating too.
Yeah, he's over here sweating too. Like I always wanted the XJ, but
after today, fuck them.
yeah, after today, I'm gonna stay with the Grand Cherokee. I might go the dark side, give me a 4Runner or something. Those things are like Legos.
Don't be fruity over there, bro.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like a straight through process.
Straight through. Oh.
Yeah, so that bracket right there on both sides is what's hitting. So this should be interesting.
Yeah.
This is the stock bumper though. Probably could have just taken the stock bumper and welded some rings on it or something to make it look pretty or fancy, you know, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, the life of modifying vehicles. Sound like he just broke something. So I guess this is a little bonus snippet to my video I recorded today. The Chronicles of Brandon fighting bolts. Oh, he also got sliders too. Look at that. These rock sliders are nice. What year is your XJ?
99.
99 Jeep
4.0.
XJ with a 4.0.
Sitting on a 4.5 rough country lift.
4.5 rough country lift. And some Iron Man tires. The tire I hate the most.
Hey, don't judge me on my tires. They came with the Jeep.
I hate Iron Man so bad.
They are so rough.
But he does have a little spice to add to the wheels when it's time. Try to talk him into doing it today, but I don't think he will. But yeah, this is gonna be me making fun of him on my side. I'll have his video, his YouTube link down below, and you can watch the struggle on that side. All right. well, we got a front bumper on, but hey Brandon,
What?
how do you feel?
I'm about to go to Prius. Without a Prius on.
So the slider looks good, but to be fair, we did get we got 8 bolts on one. How many are in total? 13?
Yeah.
8 out of 13 is not bad, but
70%.
70%, you know, that's still passing grade. But yeah, we failed, don't have the right proper tools or whatever.
Not proper tools, more like proper alignment.
No, it's improper tools.
Nah, we have all the tools to do it. It's just we can't figure out where to put the holes at.
Yeah, figure out another solution. But that was a little bonus for today's clip.
Until next time.
And until next time. All right, guys. Peace.